definitely a pretty awesome experience going shopping for it. Actually have the complete edition with all the DLC included. If I like a game a lot, then I'll buy like a Game of the Year edition if it comes out. That's like if I really want it. But yeah, it includes the Clash of the Clans DLC, the Burial at Sea, episode 1, and Burial at Sea episode 2. And it includes all the DLC. Freaking awesome. The two games that are actually games that I grew up playing and are pretty big experiences from my childhood, and that is the Kingdom Hearts 1.5 HD Remix, which includes Kingdom Hearts Final Mix, Kingdom Hearts Rechain of Memories, and Kingdom Hearts 358 over 2 days, the cinematic. I also have the Kingdom Hearts 2.5 HD Remix, which includes Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix, Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep Final Mix, and Kingdom Hearts Recoded Cinematics. Kingdom Hearts 2 was definitely one of the big
yes, this will do very nicely. Very nice place you've got. Very chic. Nothing like a bourgeois bank robber to remind me of how strange Los Santos has become. In my day,
I would just love going and playing this game. It was a lot of fun. I was a big fan of Kingdom Hearts back in the day. And I was waiting for Kingdom Hearts 3 for so many years until they finally released it many years later. But I was a huge fan of Kingdom Hearts series.
There's a Police franchise on the Western Highway near Chumash. Take us there. Word of warning, we're on the job right now. Don't let the cops notice you. If they come after us, we call it off. So, my taciturn friends, I suppose you want to know how we're doing this. Well, fun you should ask. We're driving out to the bank, taking a look at it, picking up some equipment, and then heading back to make our plans. Not very complex at all. We're not going in, we're not poking it with a stick. We're just sitting back and taking a look. You see, I like my scores, and I like my dates. Across the street, excuse me, and unaware they're being watched. Alright, so why this bank over all the other banks in the state? Why does fortune favor this one? Another good question. Full of good questions. You're like a child whose parents think it's clever, or the IRS. Well, this bank's got some safety deposit boxes, and in one of those safety deposit boxes are some bonds being hidden from the tax man. No one's gonna report missing. All starting to make sense. Security should be light, well, relatively light. Light if your daydreams or raids on the Union Depository. Quite heavy if your day job is turning over liquor stores and gas stations. And the bonds in the box will be worth more than a few rumpled notes from a till, so the minor escalation is worth it if you can handle it. Plus, you know, the sea view. Nothing like staring at the ocean while you contemplate money and power. Incarceration, homicide, you know, all those weighty issues surrounding your first foray into serious armed robbery. Into serious armed robbery. I'm assuming you're kind of a cerebral crew, because otherwise this whole not talking deal just kind of puts you on the spectrum, right? Okay, well, how about we just get there? There it is. Take a look. 3 get in. I've patched into their security feed on my cell. Take a look. What are we looking at? Small joint, not much security. Staff won't give a crap, especially about the deposit boxes. Customers will probably be thinking how to turn this into a screenplay. The boxes are in the back behind a safe door. We want box number 167. Yeah, it's right on the highway with good access. That works for you. Get out quick, but it'll also work for the cops. Speed up their response time. Okay? Okay. We've seen what we're gonna see. Let's go to the garment factory. Now, when you hit the bank, you're gonna need to hack into its security system. I've written a neat little program that'll do most of the work for you, but it's probably a good idea for you to familiarize yourselves with it. You, in the passenger seat, I've sent it to your phone. Take it for a dry run, keep your hands steady, and maybe the wet run won't be a disaster. I'm calling Paige. She's my assistant. First she's gonna get us what we need, then she's gonna saw me in half. No? Like that one? You don't make it easy. Paige, it's Lester. The place looked good. Nothing we weren't expecting. Can you get the intel together? Hard copies to go on a notice board. Yeah, plus all the equipment we spoke about. I'll be over to collect it with those people. Yeah. Charming as ever. Okay, see you soon. She's loading the hardware into the back of a truck. Tools for the job, things for you to wear. On a job, your attire will depend on the role you're performing. And as the job gets more complicated, so will the uniforms. If you're likely to be seen by civilians, you'll be provided with a couple of masks. Then when you go into the bank, you can choose one that goes with your eyes. And hey, there's the added bonus of none of your favorite comic convention outfits being linked to a major crime. Whoop-de-doo. Where were we? Masks. Paige. Oh yeah, we'll go over there, pick her up, and go back to your... There's Paige. We're leaving this car, taking the truck. I should be using my cane.
Hey.
Shit! Come on, back to your place. Slow down! Is it all there?
I think so. You want to get out and check, go down the inventory, or are you happy sitting there making a perfect butt imprint in your easy wipe seat?
I'll take your word for it.
Thank you. It should all be there. The clothes, guns, headsets, hold-alls, masks, the drill, the files with all the photos and surveillance work. Hey, there's enough here to make us all look real suspicious. Nice little conspiracy to commit robbery charge waiting to happen.
What, they're gonna charge us with thought crime?
Not so much thought as everything's a deed crime. We'd be caught with our pants down and a hard-on out to here.
Well, we're not getting caught. Okay. Now, Paige, we'll set up a board.
Actually bought this from a friend. Sold it to me in high school for like $10, which is pretty cool, pretty cheap. This is one of the ones that comes with me. And then it is Dead Rising 2. And this game is pretty fun. It's it's pretty mindless. Like you can just spend hours killing zombies with random weapons and stuff, and you can like create really unique weapons with different things. So like you can see in the front cover, he has like this like paddle with a chainsaw connected to it, which is pretty cool. You can like make your own crazy weapons and you can kill like a bunch of zombies. It's pretty fun. Next, we have another game story that really stuck with me for many, many years. And I think this is probably the best in the series. And I remember asking my mom to buy this for me in 2011 when it came out. And that is Dead Space 2. It's been one of the most terrifying experiences. And one of my most proud platinums that I've acquired. In this game, you have to beat the game on a really hard difficulty with only 3 saves. So, if you die, you go back to your previous save. There's no checkpoints on it. So, this game, it was definitely one of the most challenging and most rewarding platinums that I've ever done.
Get money.
Sports Champions, which was a PlayStation 1 game. It's kind of like Wii Sports. I loved my Nintendo Wii, and I loved playing Wii Sports. And when they announced the PlayStation Move, I thought it was pretty awesome, you know. It was Sony's answer to motion gaming, which was cool. And I thought it was alright. I didn't enjoy it as much as Wii Sports, but it was a pretty fun game. Sports Champions. Next, we have Marvel vs. Capcom 3. It's a really fun beat-em-up game. You have different characters from Marvel and different characters from Capcom, and you can choose several characters to like duke it out, and you can make a team of 3, and you can really customize the game to suit your playstyle. And yeah, there's a lot of customization options with this game. It's a lot of fun. I love them playing as Dante in this game. He's one of my favorite characters. And speaking of, I actually got this game. And I actually never grew up playing this game specifically. But I did get the HD collection, and I'm a huge fan of the series. Devil May Cry. It includes Devil May Cry, Devil May Cry 2, and Devil May Cry 3 Special Edition, which is one of my favorites in this collection. It's a lot of fun to play. Really awesome action adventure game. Really awesome story too. I actually do have Devil May Cry 4, but I don't have a case for it, unfortunately. Next up, we have The Walking Dead, which is a really intense story. This game those games where the choices that you make decide how the story unfolds. And you have to make a lot of really difficult decisions. And depending on the decisions that you make, it can really impact how your story unfolds. And this is the Game of the Year edition, so it includes all 5 episodes of the Walking Dead series.
Check my
And the DLC, 400 Days, which is pretty cool. In the back, it says, you can read that. It says, make every choice like it's your last. Winner of over 90 Game of the Year awards, based on Robert Kirkman's groundbreaking comic book series, includes all 5 episodes of the first season, plus special episode 400 Days, bonus downloads, original score, and exclusive behind-the-scenes video. It says, the game that defined 2012, the most captivating gaming experience of 2012, the best video game offered in 2012. This game, it really sparked the storytelling aspect of video games and how your choices could really affect your story. Really awesome game. Next up, we have one of my favorite superhero games from Sony, and that is the Infamous series. Again, I don't have the first Infamous game on disc, I have it digital. I did really enjoy this series. I really liked using the different powers that Colt had, and it was a lot of fun shooting enemies with electricity. And it was a lot of fun exploring the open world, and, gliding around the city, leveling yourself up, and you could decide if you wanted to be good or bad, and the powers that you would unlock would vary depending on what your karma rank was, if you were doing mainly hero things, or if you were being infamous, if you're being evil. So I definitely really love the Infamous series. Definitely one of my favorites. I have yet to check out Infamous Second Son, which is a game that I really want to play. I just, I don't have enough time these days to sit down and really get into and experience the games that I really want to. But, yeah, Infamous was definitely one of my favorite games. Alright. So here we have the Wolf Among Us, which is another interactive game by Telltale, similar to The Walking Dead, and it's a story-based game where all of your decisions have an impact on how the story unfolds. And this game is based on the Fable.
Hello, can you hear me? I'll be here to talk you through all these jobs. What do we got here? Oh, get up in the car. Okay, you're on the way to Del Perro. You almost there? Remember, this is a green light as long as you're careful. If you're not careful, they'll clock you, and then you won't get any choice how this is going down. They're meant to be on the top level of this garage on the north side. So, I see 2 ways of doing it. You go up the north ramps and hit them hard and quick, or you go up the south ramps, get in position, and try to get the drop on them and recover. Whatever you like, as long as you can get done. And oh yeah, we don't want
anyone looking for you, so put on masks before saying hi. You got the car? Now drop any cops or gangsters or whoever you've got coming after you, and bring it to my garment factory. And try not to damage the car too much. You can't rob a bank in a wrecked car. I don't want to call this an idiot-proof heist car. There's no limit to some people's stupidity, but you gotta be very fucking dumb to let the cops catch you in one of these. It's got muscle, traction, lightweight armor that shouldn't compromise performance. This is the one for us. Now, get it back in one piece, and I'll shut up about it. How you doing? Paige is going to meet you under the bridge near the factory. The score's coming together. Instead of just
Okay, I'll look after this. Les will come by your place when you're ready to go.
What's unique about this game is, at the time, it had probably one of the most realistic facial animations in any video game. It basically, the technology they used was they would have a camera rig where they would have a bunch of cameras set up, and it would basically scan the actor's face. And whatever the actor did was animated precisely in the video game. So you would have these incredibly realistic facial animations. And it's a pretty fun game. The story is it's pretty interesting. It's okay. I don't like the way that it ended, but it's a pretty fun game. I think if you like GTA, you'll like it a lot. Definitely a really awesome game. This is another game that I started, but I never really completed. I think I only played like 4 hours of this game. So I definitely want to go back and finish it and check it out. And that is the first Tomb Raider game, the reboot series. It's got a pretty interesting weapon upgrade system, and the crafting system is pretty awesome. But I don't remember too much about it. Like I said, I haven't really played it as much, but it was a pretty awesome game. For what I played. This game I actually had the second game, but I gave it to my cousin, so I no longer have it. But I do have the third one, the Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm series. Really, I'm a really big fan of the Naruto Storm series. I love the way that they tell the story throughout this game. Well, pretty big fan of the Marvel series. It's a lot of fun. This is the full book version, so it comes with all the DLC.
Okay, here we go. I'm excited for you. I've got goosebumps up my arms and butterflies in my stomach and a light film sweat on my upper lip. Driller, I'm sending you that hacking program. When you get in the car, you need to get on it and start breaking into their system.
It's cool.
You got the wheels? Alright, go to the bank. Driller, start hacking their network. You need to establish a connection before you get to the bank. Then you'll be able to trigger the vault door remotely. The hacking program's cleaning up after you, so you can take as many shots as you want and they won't know they're being attacked.
And actually,
Once you walk through those doors, there's no turning back. Well, actually, there's no turning back right now because I've put a lot of work into this and I'll be really, really annoyed with you if you don't go through it. I'd probably refuse to speak to you for a week and then spread nasty rumors behind your back and maybe set up a Life Invader page about what a creep you are. Yeah, it'd be scarier if I'd be killing you, wouldn't it? But in the age of the internet, when nothing is forgotten and humiliation is worse than death, in a way, I've actually decided that I should have made a death threat, like these simulation threats that I'd cut off your nose or I'd use your axe for an ashtray or something with your tongue. Not that you use your tongue. With experiment I try to help into a career of crime, I'll make sure I threaten. So, since we're actually doing this, I'm gonna talk you through it one last time. We've given you pump-action shotguns to take in. They should look intimidating enough. You both go in. You go in hard. There are 4 security cameras on the foyer. Driver, take them out as soon as you walk in the door. Then you're on ground control. Driller, when you're in the network, you'll be able to open the vault door on your phone. Back to the safety
Really
deposit room.
interesting gameplay mechanics in this one.
Come out of there, get in the
I
car,
really
and
hope
hit the
they
road.
continue the series at some point, because it is really awesome. If you've never played it, then I highly recommend it. Shows up again. Now, looks like save
Time
and
to open the
back
vault.
to
Take out your phone and trigger the door.
this game is one of the best
Here we go. Put on a
PS3
mask if you haven't
games
already and get
I've ever
inside.
played.
Okay, now find the safety deposit box.
This game is
You found the
awesome
box?
for a
Okay,
lot of
go in
different
your bag,
reasons.
get out the drill.
So I'm gonna take my time with this
Don't
one
go too quick.
and
We're
just
just gonna overheat.
explain
If you see smoke, ease off. The
everything
drill
that
burns out
this
as
game
well.
is
Take
doing.
it
And,
easy. Keep going. We need
this
that
game
box.
is you know, I'm pretty sure you know this game is good. And if you know what it is, it's just good. It's the actually one of the greatest video games that I've ever
What are you
made.
doing with that drill?
And with the, you know, the different series, Crash Bandicoot, Uncharted series,
Back to the car.
this game is the cream of the Next
You didn't come this far to end up in the back of a squad car.
I think back in 2021,
Nothing in Recon waiting for you on Zancudo Bridge. He's got a plan for the cops if you can just get there. His name's Eddie too. He's a professional. He'll take care of everything. Hey, come in. Blister tells me you were inbound. Keep driving for the bridge. I got this under control. We have liftoff. Let's go.
And I would think about the Last of Us. And I remember when I was a kid, I would even have like dreams about the Last of Us. I would have dreams like I was in the apocalypse and
Show it to me.
everywhere I looked was like
Yes, it is the holiday season at the Crest residence, and Daddy's out drinking. Say, pass. If the thing I talked about comes up, I'll call you in. In the meantime, if anyone comes to me, I'll mention you as a reliable pair of hands. Hey, my first time that wasn't bad, but don't get clingy.